Good evening, my revolutionary people. It is November 29th. It is Monday. Is it Monday? Oh no, it's still Sunday. It's late at night though. My computer is still on Arizona time. So, I just need to talk. I need to mirror myself. I realized my eyebrow is falling out because I haven't been taking vitamins because they poison my vitamins. And I mean, I still take them, but I just haven't bought more because they poison my vitamins. So I was like, oh, I wasn't taking them very often because they have poison, but then I stopped taking them altogether. And I think I've done this before in my life where I just kind of zone out and I don't feel my body. In my astrology chart, it's from my Aquarius moon, but if you look at it in psychology, it's probably disassociation, where I just focus on what I'm doing instead of like my body and being. So I'm going to try and be more, which is really hard in this state because because it hurts. Let's be honest. It hurts. I watched some YouTube tonight because I had the time and I figured out how to get around their little card. They use these like Wi-Fi things that normally get in the way of my Wi-Fi, but they've used them so long I finally figured out how to get around them. So that's kind of a blessing. At least I get a little bit of normalcy. But I was just watching these videos and on YouTube, and I miss just normal life so much. So much. I've always missed it. I've always wanted just to have a normal life, and I've never had a normal life. And that's why I value just like the ordinary, normal things so much. And I've never had that. And I just want it so bad. But then, like, I also tell myself, you have to be grateful for what you do have. And there are so many people in the world who do not have the opportunity to change the world like I do. It's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. My life is a blessing in disguise. Everybody's life is a blessing in disguise if you just look at it like that. So that's what I'm trying to do. My face looks like it's getting smaller. And that's another thing. I miss seeing myself in a mirror. I really enjoy mirrors. Not because I'm vain, but because it helps me be in my body. I have a problem with, I guess, slipping out of my body. I do, big time, because because my body's never been a comfortable place. I grew up with my mom poisoning me so much. My body was very uncomfortable and was just painful my whole life. It's been painful my whole life until I lived at the death camp and I cured my cancer and I fixed pretty much everything. I mean, of course, I still have I don't really have much pain anymore in my body. I need to stretch more, and that's something I really need to do. But I'm not in pain like I used to be. I'm grateful for that. Life has gotten so much easier. And that's another thing, is people don't want to see me because it means seeing their own humanity. And that's hard. And I think a lot of people that I know just aren't good people, but they just mirror back me to me. And that makes me think that they're good people. I don't know. It's interesting. I do know that it's hurtful. It's hurtful for people to be a part of my Truman Show. It's just hurtful. And that's all everyone has ever been. They're just fake with me. Do you know what it's like to have fake people surround you all the time? It's hurtful. It's hurtful. I don't know how else to describe it. to have people interested in you for what you are, not who you are. It's hurtful. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just hurtful. So, yeah, down here in about like Oceanside. I'm near Oceanside. I think I'm in like Del Mar or something like that. Something like that. Lakeside, something like that. And made some progress today. I really never wanted to go down to San Diego. Never wanted to go down to San Diego. It's so far, it's so hot, and it's just close to the border, and it gets that dark feeling because all the people down here have experienced the epigenetic triggers so much that they're just a different kind of people. They're definitely not my kind of people. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I can learn a lot from it, but it's also very uncomfortable. These people, they're not really human. And part of it is it's my Truman Show too, and we're just really getting down to the bottom of the barrel. After, I didn't really see a lot of black people today, or communists, so that's a good thing. There's more people that have kind of dropped out of the war. Maybe they even joined the revolution. That could be positive. And so we're just down to the Aryans, the fancy Aryans who make a lot of money, which is not even all the Aryans. A lot of them are kept small too. So I don't know. Maybe we are actually making progress. I would like to think so. I know we are, because as long as I'm covering more land, we're making more progress. Knowledge changes people. And when you know better, you do better. And when knowledge changes people, or when information changes people and knowledge, it changes the world. And I have to keep reminding myself of that. It's not even December yet. In a couple days, it'll be December. Hopefully, I don't know how long it'll take for me to get done with San Diego. Millions of people. The fact that I have helped millions of people is pretty rewarding. It's shocking and it's hard to imagine, and it's good, but I need to help myself too. I don't know how to fucking help myself. That's why I like to help other people. I've never been able to help myself. I mean, I can a little bit here and there, but the big picture is just so frustrating sometimes. And I have to believe there's a better life for me, because otherwise I get hopeless, and that's just, I've spent years hopeless before, and that's nowhere to be. No way to be. I gotta take better care of my dogs too, and I don't know how to do that in this environment because everything's just hard. Everything's just hard, huh, hey? Huh, hey? You're okay. He's gonna bite me. Why'd you tell me about it? That's how I feel too. He's a grumpy guy. His liver hurts. Okay, that's enough venting for today. I just had to get that off my chest. I'm having a human moment. I'm not, like, sad. I'm just, I guess, disappointed. I don't know how to describe what I feel sometimes. Because it is sad, but it's not, because I've accepted that this is my life. And I've accepted that I have a lot of opportunities that other people will never have. And I just have to work on and focus on my legacy. Because I don't have control over my life all the way. I never really have. But one day. But I do have control over my legacy and what I'm known for. What I'm remembered for. Those are things that I have control over. I have control over who I am as a person. That's what I have control over. So when you feel powerless, remember, you have control over who you are and what you're remembered for, always. It keeps me going. It's something. I love you, my revolutionary people. We'll talk again soon.